Well, hello friends, and welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire.
Nigno irkut fan sonmisson ofir nawas wosa ir sonwat.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken balls. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
Wosa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku. Wono wir apa wafo okir wo ifer. Wosa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
I tell you, I'm sick of wine, because I've been watching Game of Thrones. It's always about wine, isn't it?
They crawl like a dog. This'll teach him a lesson he won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on. I'm sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me. I was just... Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with. I've never seen you before. My name's John. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals. Not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get them. I'll show them. Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. My old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope. That'll teach the lazy fools to leave equipment half unloaded. They don't deserve to be called pirates. Go on, give the rope a pull, and give them what they got coming. Did you see the looks on their faces when that cannon hit them? Now they're feeding fish at the bottom of the river. Too bad about the kid, though. You know, back in my day, we weren't stupid enough to fall for a trick like that. Gal ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them. Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
So how you guys doing today? Well, it's a very rainy, summer North Carolina day. So I figured, why not make a video, because there's so much fun, and
1,000 cuts.
I don't want to be sitting here, just watching like Dragon Ball Z all day, and this is a lot more fun and entertaining to do. So there you go. So yeah, this is the Tempest style right here. It's a projectile attack. Use your strong attack, it freezes them. You see that ring around them when they get like caught in the tornado or whatever. It's a timer on how long they're paralyzed or what have you. It's a very useful magical attack. It's one of the better ones in my opinion. Except for one other one that was... Damn it! That's why I hate the freaking... how do I get to... seeing if I could fight with table legs again. But, yeah, that's why I hate the spear users. See? Every time! All attacks are unblockable, even though when you... Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Sorry about that. Oh, wait. Never mind.
discuss a peace treaty, and they wanted me to make sure things didn't get out of hand. A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I'd killed a few dozen of their clansmen, they settled down. That's when things got boring. The leaders took the next 3 days to talk and talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks, I might have snapped sooner than I did. The clan leaders were agreed on peace, except for one thing. Jin Lo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders wanted her, and neither would give her up. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the two leaders were about to come to blows over Jin Lo. So I stepped in. It was my job to stop them from fighting. So I cleaved the wench in two and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time. They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died, but they gave it a good effort. I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dog. Nah.
Cool. So now what we're basically doing is assaulting Gal the Greater's fortress. Which, you know, not one of the more difficult areas, but, you know, still. We meet someone, well, in fact, right up here. So let's just,
He's freed the slaves! You'll pay for that, maggot!
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat, and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
Ukir ako no suukut ni siso irkanto.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? He spent his entire lifetime learning how to kill dogs like you. This is your last chance.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
we get to mess up some pirates now. Which, the pirates, they're just, you know, palette swaps of the soldiers. Their fighting style are, you know, the exact same. They're a little weaker, actually, I think. But, you know. But, yeah. I was sort of wishing, maybe there's a mod out there or something, but, well, I doubt there's that many mods for this game, but, I always like the design of the swords, like that guy we just met, his name is Sky or whatever. I like the design of the swords or whatever. But, you see how powerful that attack is? Damn.
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. They make quite the pair. It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack. You're here for your reasons, and I'm here for mine. Somehow I doubt they conflict. Besides, we'll need each other's help to get through that door. The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Man, designed it for security. Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots. Kang the Man is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but, he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked. Still don't trust my intentions? Have a little faith that sometimes fate provides answers when they're needed most. Either way, we need to deal with that door. Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now? Never fear, there are people I mean to harm, but you are not one of them. I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study? You must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
Nara irfone wonu kanawa ofa ir kanu wonu. Ukir neko sisi sayer wosayer nikuya. Sayer yo woya ni tatatia ni sasatika. Tiyer ni sayara wiwitak ni nana winina wa yakaya. Upwak wo sosonia sona fonia sisa yanauko.
I apologize also if there. I hope it's not coming through the thunder of the storm, but hopefully it's not coming through. But anyways, so yeah, we gotta go find that mother's daughter and stuff like that. So other than that, we are well, we get to open this door right here. I also like a nice little touch in the game when each person you talk to, when you get a conversation tree going.
Never trust a thief. You think they're on your side, but they'll slit your throat and take your soul.
Each person has their theme. I tell you, that's really useful. That, yep, the area attack, I forgot to mention this, like, it just, like, anyone within the radius of said, you know, shockwave or whatever you call that, is temporarily paralyzed. So, very useful. And if I recall, there's a couple of these are traps. Whoa! Matrix dodge. You can tell, like, by the grade of the, I'll think of them as gems. Like, any flawed is the weakest, I think, in the tier. And, you know, so on and whatnot. But anyways, yeah. We get to meet, well, quite a few people actually in this little cutscene right here.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lin. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time till I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish. I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
That's the matter.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the South. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there first.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Jia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished. Now!
Jia is not my mistress, Lin, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart. Damn it!
I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one's to disturb me.
No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. You may have your workshop back, Mad One. I suspect Gao will be preoccupied for some time, so I'm in charge now. I suggest you finish your dragonfly today.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? You built something to make his samples explode.
I swear that Lotus Assassin, I swear he's voiced by the same guy who voices Wesker in Resident Evil 5. They're damn near close. Look! The funny thing is that girl, she's still fighting even though she's covered in fire. Oh, she died. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of sworded guys here. Oh, and it doesn't work when they're blocking, of course. Which makes sense, but anyways. I digress. Also, the guy who voices King over there with the hat or what it was, the crazy goggles, he does a lot of voices in anime and cartoon. I think he did a voice on the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too. You have good fists for the hitting, but your eyes are not so good at the judging. I'm no ally of Gao or his pirates. Just more force me. I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much. Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I've saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous dragonfly. nuisance than asset. Plus, he took my amber mosquitoes and ruined them through duplication. He doesn't understand that multiples diminish the glory of any creation, weakening them all. The marvelous dragonfly deserves better. I'll take my chances with you. Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor. Well, no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the dragonfly can only make short arms. Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say? You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives. Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
Alright, so we just met Kane the Mad, who is a really funny character, I think. Let's see. Trying to see. Anyways, I digress. Alright, sorry about that. So, let's see. We just extend the bridge there, which it's just, all it does is just gives you an extra little area to explore. But, yeah, could fight some more pirates. Really? Huh. Also, nice little fun fact. That Kang the Mad, I did not notice until like quite recently. I don't read the ending very well, or very much. I don't like for some games. I never really watched through this, but Kang is voiced by Paul Eiding. Interesting enough, which most people would know from Metal Gear. Ugh. Which that I totally forgot about that. That's a awesome.
Please don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts. You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
I swear, one of those that dude reminds me of like something like a freaking like a South Park character or something. But we get to kill the slave brokers here, which incidentally you can avoid that fight.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tian's Landing. I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place. Wait, what do you mean?
Wakawe ya tanke yuna no wo yuma sono. Sisa ia akawayu kupfaia wo tuko utro.
Do I have to? I don't want to hurt anyone. Can't you just let me go? I'll do it, if I have to.
Wo mikaware ia ivankethi.
I don't want to be a slave. I have to be strong.
Dead.
Who here Nick Shaxi here? We'll see your people.
I killed him. I stabbed him with the knife. He didn't even fight back.
Wo here astir? Wo sayer? If a sayer wa kawi shia.
I think I liked it when I felt the knife go in. Like people have to listen to me now. It made me feel good.
Tier ni sayara we witak. Ni nana wo winina wa here kaya. Noni wo sayer ka wo we imisaro konkna. Uptawa yer o pafawania son sayer o uno so sonsi. Safa kawa yer sonuyer kawa yer fire nasi sonku. O wo sun so anawa kawara tata safaya.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
And Sky, the guy we just met, he did voice acting for he was Master Miller in Metal Gear 1, the original. You know who Liquid Snake was trying to,
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
There's always fire in his eyes. Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
Yeah, he also did he also was in Mass Effect, the Mass Effect games as well, which usually the guys who work with BioWare, you'll see him throughout, like a lot of the voice actors. And he was in, I think, Broken Steel on Fallout 3, and he was who was he? I think he was a doctor, Dr. Mobius or something like that in New Vegas, if I recall. But yeah, I think I could be wrong on that. And I think he was also in Eternal Darkness. It's been a while. Here, let me check on that real quick. Yep, he was. Cool. I even got it right. That's either really awesome or really sad. And he was also in the Dragon Age Origins and Awakening. Hopefully he wasn't in Dragon Age 2, because that game was... Whew. I only say thank God I got that game halvesies with my brother. If I paid that full price, I would have been pissed. I still was pissed, but whatever. I'll save that for another day. Which Mass Effect is a good idea to do, maybe look forward in the future. But yeah, for some reason, well, since Gal the Greater has apparently access to the sort of you know, dark magic and stuff like that, as we know by, you know, seeing his son and stuff. He's summoned. Oh, configuration. Yeah, those configurations, they go in. They follow up through a really long and in-depth side mission, which incident, you know, I probably won't do it because it takes like couple hours, like 2 or 3, to do everything and to get all the configurations. There's a lot of them, and to do them all in the correct order as well, which, you know, it's really rewarding. Which it's a you know, maybe I'll do it in an extras video or something. But yeah, as I was saying, like, Gao has, as you know, as you can see, he has access to summoning the you know, the demons, the horse demons and the ogres and all that, which incidentally I found online, or someone made a mod of this game. There's not that many mods for it, but someone did a mod where they, for some reason, they never put an ogre style in the game, strangely enough, which you would think that would be in there for all the other styles. They put some really, like, weird, like, they put one style that I think is a lot more out. Just drop it down, whatever. But yeah. But yeah, I was saying that probably would have worked too. Black Thunder, don't worry. Black Whirlwind, I call him Black Thunder. Yeah, they give you a style, like a transformation style of one, like you fight him once in the entire game.
This area is forbidden. Only Gao himself is allowed to enter. You must be destroyed. I will crush you.
But yeah, yeah, you only fight them once, and then you fight ogres quite a bit in the game. Well, I would think they would put that in there. But anyways, so Gao summoned himself an elephant demon. That's the name. Which they're like the most loyal of all the demons. I think they say that on one of the load screens, and I expect to get my face blown off at least once in here. If not, I'll be very lucky. Yeah, so what's up with you guys? What have you guys been up to lately? You know? See, I called it. Forgetting the fact I've played this game like a million times. I finally finished the next book in the Game of Thrones series, so I got 3 and 4 left. And then some more after that. I can't quite remember how many are left. But, yeah, so we got that going on. Got some Game of Thrones in effect. Let's see, what else? Playing some Red Dead Redemption right now. Well, I'm playing, like, you know, Jade Empire right now, but, you know, on the side I'm playing Red Dead, which is, you know, pretty good game, but it's still a little tedious at points, I'm not gonna lie. Not the best in the world. Yeah, but here is where we fight the head honcho, Gao. You would think Gao, when I always played this, when I played it the first time, I was like, that's Gao the Greater, some fat, you know, Asian dude with a, well, I obviously knew he was going to be Asian, the whole game's Asian, but, you know, no offense. But, he's just some fat middle-aged man with a funny hat.
Go away, Lin. My son is dead. Leave me to my grief, or I will see that you join him.
Listen to me, Gao. Your son may not be lost forever. The Lotus Assassins have power, even over the dead.
I know all about the necromancy of the Lotus Assassins. Take your false hope and go, or I'll... Wait. You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for... My sons? I know you. You are Master Lee's students. You
one who killed my Gao.
Damn it, Scoop. My Gao was never good enough for Master Lee. You were always his prize pupil. Now my son is...
Enough, Gao! This troublemaker has disrupted our plans from the beginning. It had to be them in the ruins, and someone aided the troublesome Lord Yun in the forest.
It is time to end your meddling.
Perhaps if I offer your head, and track down that accursed Zoo who has been seen in the area, enough old scores will be settled to earn my life. Is that what he calls himself now? Hardly an honest representation of the blood he spilled. It doesn't matter. No matter your allies, I cannot let you survive. Enough talk. I will delay your death no longer. May your fall save the anger of Death's hand. Will of the Emperor.
I understand this is the beginning of, like, it's revolutionary to have, like, facial gestures and all that, but it's pretty, you know, it's hilarious, just overly exaggerated. But anyways, so we're fighting Inquisitor, who is it? Inquisitor Liam? Inquisitor Liam. He just uses, I forget the name of the style, but basically it just, it does poison damage to you, that's all he does, and yeah, that's about it. And I think he uses Tempest, but he sticks with that. And then you got Mr., you know, Mr. Greater here. He just uses Dire Flame right there, as you can see. See, I never knew you could do that through, like, playing this game. Like, I only, like, not recently, but the first quite a few times, they don't really tell you that we're having a projectile standoff. How to do that. Like, you have to hit X and A at the same time to do those attacks. They don't really tell you about that. But yeah, so we got the next piece, which allows us to put 2 more gems, like hold 2 more consecutively, which is, you know, a nice, always good, help improve our stats, as it were. But yeah, those are relatively easy fights. The best thing to do is focus on one of the guys. Don't let, you know, because they can gang up on you pretty good.
Dead already. Damn it. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die. Trust me, I didn't waste my moments. I stumbled across something very important. Evidence that changes everything. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right? Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin May. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child. I lost her mother when Pin May was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation. It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers. Is that so? There can be no doubt then. This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered?